the ground shake.
Players headed towards mid. It's automatic with a flashbang over in Palace. He already used his smoke, and oh, they're lucky to get away. Glaive, that could have been an easy headshot with the USP. They're gonna make their way up catwalk. They gotta turn this corner, get into the smoke. The follow-up though at top connector, that's gonna help them out. That's gonna ease their minds.
I think I'm gonna try to burst through with a flashbang. That's very sneaky, suggesting the push, the split into the B bomb site, but at the same time, Zipex is asking questions. He's over on B. He's like, guys, there's nothing over here. Cloud9, they'll be pushing in. Or actually, no, they're still holding, waiting for a response from Astralis. And no one wants to give anything. The flashbang comes in, and there it is, down to the headshot. And it's gonna start off well for Cloud9.
Oh, Magisk is in so much trouble. We just talked about this spot. Oh my lord! Magisk, he's gonna work his way out. And now he's gonna fall back. Now he's giving his team a 2-on-2. Miraculously, and he's finally shut down, but so is Keo, and it's Dupree. One-on-one and Flusha stuck over towards jungle, waiting for the peek. He's got that USP. There's the headshot. Somehow salvages the round.
Oh. Doesn't look good at all. 3 players for Astralis over 100.
Top ADR is Rush on 53. And it's not like Xyp9x has had a bad game. I mean, he just simply hasn't seen much confrontation. Everyone's been taken away from him.
That's the thing. He is the inner bomb site anchor, right? And he's never really had to rotate. And if he has, all the kills are pretty much gone. And, you know, they haven't really made it too much into that inner bomb site. Outside Rush we go. Cloud9 trying to go to the basics, see if they can just get out and win some fights. They do get one, immediately followed, but the ops at this range are just so brutal. Magisk is doing a great job with that secondary op position. Glaive is going to take some damage through the smoke. Magisk has a new angle, and he catches that one. It's a narrow one onto Kiyoshima. Low HP. It's possible for automatic. But Xyp9x and Device there with the angle. The other op as well now in play. Device hasn't found any action this round, and that probably makes him a bit bored.
Nip somewhat split up though.
They've had this connector position a couple times, and they haven't really been able to make anything come from it, because look how aggressive Astralis is retaking it. They know you're there. They're not going to let you sit and wait. Lekro with another kill, and he's the only one producing for NIP. Magisk with another quad kill in the round.
Now to that third, the crowd would have lost their minds. It's still a 2-on-3 though, and Fallen's dropped the bomb. Astralis now, they're in trouble. Taco in a really solid position. So important that Dupree plants up on the coffins. If he's shown anything, he would have been fragged, and it's going to be going down anyway to the hands of Taco from the backside. Now Fallen, if all that remains, and Magisk finds the headshot. It was such a strange back and forth round, but Astralis just about
impunity. Coldzera trying to hold on as long as possible. But again, the whole map. And now look at Xyp9x just taking liberties. He's in pit. And Taco's stuck out in the open.
Smoke's not going to buy him up anytime either. Taco decides to press forward. Especially when you're a player behind, you've got to take risks, you've got to take gambles, but Magisk finds him, pins him down. Leaving Coldzera with it all to do alone. 1-on-3, heads taken off. Astralis walk to a 9-5 lead.
The communication of Astralis has to just be so good that they're able to...
Time contacting towards B, lots of flashbangs used as they go up against the USPs and CZs here. Twine who's killing his own team, but he's killed a few CTs at the very same time. Magisk, he actually might pull this one off, James. He gets 3 kills with the AK-47. It goes down to the 1 versus 1. This was a full eco, and now he knows exactly what the last T is.
You know he's good for it as well. He goes for the peak, and of course he gets it. That's rather outrageous, isn't it?
I was not building that one up in the correct way. I thought it was done. I really had to go into 5th gear very quickly.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, it's an enormous...
OHP Devu Duvek is just going to try and throw some smoke, flashbang, and just like that, Device will find him. So that's a bit of a ruse, and it's been rumbled. And as Magisk perfectly thrown smoke, that's really shut them down. They might just have to push through this and hope for the best. But as you can see, this guy is not messing around today. That's going to be his 10th kill. 4 versus 1, 6 up. Goodbye, my friend. Magisk is on an absolute tear right now.
I do wonder. С другой стороны, Форс остается один, бомба не под него, там 2 архаровца, один диффузит, второй смотрит перекрестит прицел, и на этом пистолетка заканчивается, Астралис разминирует бомбы 1-0.
Ну, я как-то только обратил внимание, кстати, все давно прекрасно в курсе, что Инферно это тоже карта 100% винрейта для Astralis. За последнее время ты это как раз упомянул. А Трейн-то тоже приплюсовался к этому всему, просто играется он реже, поэтому этому не уделяется так много внимания. За последние 3 месяца всего 4 Трейна, но все в победу. Так что теперь, возможно, глядишь, это, знаешь, такие, как 3 всадника апокалипсиса у команды Astralis в виде того, что уже будет 3 карты, которые они вообще не отдают соперникам.
Ну, да, значит, так редкие случаи. То есть Мираж и Ренегейтс выигрывали на мажоре, и все.
Приветствуется всего лишь 10 кп. На второго теперь не читаю. Верхотуры продолжают работать. Magisk очень важный 2 килла. Теперь будет просто морозиться, наверное.
Так, дамаженный через шорт. Тот самый Дракен. Остается последний против 2.
10 секунд.
Ну,
все, бомбу как бы и не поставить, наверное. Он попытается это сделать, но ему не позволят. В последний момент выскакивает Глейв из-за угла и дает свой летальный выстрел. 4-0.
Around just too long. The double up setup, both AWPs aggressive and both picked off. But Glaive is the next one up. He is the next person. He misses his opportunity. That means he can't really push forward after that kill, but at least he's got one.
Yeah, it causes a little bit of confusion. I think actually Liquid wanted to go that way now, so they're still going to keep going, actually. They're just running him down. That's a really interesting choice. I thought maybe that would have slowed them down even further, but they're going to commit to the B-bomb site. 3-on-3, great Molotov, and an even better smoke there to cancel it immediately. That's some heads-up play coming out of Nitro. Magisk is right behind them. He's flanking in so quick behind the Liquid team, and this time he's not going to fail with the shot. The bomb is dropped as well, and Magisk! That's a great quad kill. Triple at the end there, but 4 overall in the round. That happens so fast.
This is where you scratch.
But he needs to quicken twist down on long. He's going to give him a little bit of time, and that's Glaive taking him down. What a shot, and Magisk to follow up with twist. I mean, I can't even believe it. I don't want to see the replay. Let's not see it, Moses. I don't think it'll be good.
That's so unreasonable.
I think it'll do real damage to our brains.
Yeah, it's going to do real damage to Liquid. I mean, how do you come back from that? That shot to open up an entire bomb site. Stewie, he's got to be fast on the shot. There's the peek. There it is. It's quick. And Magisk left in a one-on-one. Stewie's got no armor. No kit either. And this bomb is deep into its time. Magisk jumping up, and he's got it. The missed shot. He continues to spray. 12-10. But Glaive is a dirty, dirty man.
Yeah, we're going to have to... get like the ethics council.
And that, you know, we can only give them so many ways out of the conversation of like, you know, how are they underperforming? But here on Dust 2, Astralis have shown holes. They have like, I'm close to losing a match versus both Ents and Liquid. And here, oh my God, Magisk 4 frags with the USP, all headshot, almost all concurrently. That's insane how quickly he got those frags, and he's on for the ace. But Zipix is here at mid, the best mid to be player in the world, I want to say, to go ahead and steal that one away. But that doesn't take away from how magical that 4K was.
Launders, I looked at the volume control. I looked back up and it was 5v1. What did I miss? This. Just tippity tapping the heads back. Oh, they all tried to, and Magisk has other ideas. He has been playing phenomenally so far this weekend. Most notably here on Dust 2 as well. 4 of the 5 maps of Astralis have been on D2.
All but overpass, right? So.
And it's just been Magisk and Device and Magisk some more, over and over, so it seems. It's crazy to think that, like, you know, I believe it was going...
Well, it's only the B player who won't move very much, but overall, they're in a pretty good position to retake.
Double smoke down safely for the cross. We've got 4 terrorists from Astralis here between car, ramp, and the bomb site. Intro down below. Remember, Magisk, keep your eyes on the radar, still towards the top of mid. So there's going to be a lot of gunfights unfolding, but the big question will be, when does he come into the equation? Does he go for the cat flank and try to play big, or just get into pit when needed? Well, here's your answer. Hits the catwalk, but can't hit the shot immediately. Will still catch Stewie, that B player, but the retake's already on. Team Liquid charging inwards, being cut down one after another until nobody's left standing for Liquid. 8 rounds to each team immediately after second pistol.
Let's have it, man. If it's gonna be a victory, it better be hard fought. That was a really nice split between both Magisk and Device to share those kills. Good clean Glock kills, and that is obviously the risk that you know, if you do give up long, that this can happen. Device is P250 pacing.
Look to take this back with a smoke grenade to cover. Device still floating down to the bottom of mid. I feel like Team Liquid are doing a good job of kind of, you know, welcoming Astralis closer, but then also taking back anything they've just given up.
They still have a decision to make. They're holding on to mid, they're playing with it, they're tethering off each other, but
Great flash.
one person has already made it. The CZ is not
not good enough to get the kill, and Magisk with the 180 spray transfer takes the face off of Stewie. And I'm surprised he didn't disconnect off that kill, because that is
That was a pretty good deagle kill onto Device.
The reaction, though, Dupree set up to help Magisk. Not even needed.
Man, what a round. There's a lot to unpack in there. It was pretty fantastic. There's no flash assist in the kill feed. I'm not sure if that's enabled right now.
It's because flash assists are replaced by damage assists, and Vice had hit that same player. So Vice gets a flash assist, but the kill feed will show you the frag.
Normally I look to my nerds in the chat, but apparently I've got one right beside me
who knew this whole time.
Fantastic.
Whoop, but try as they might, that bomb's not going to get any closer to the site. Vice. Whoa, this guy's been eating nades. Finally gets to dodge one, but he can't dance around those bullets. Magisk and Pit will clean it up, and that is Astralis tied at 4.
Yeah, so just like heading back to that round, the only thing I could think was when that Arch player was taken out, when Golden got that kill.
It's 19th round. That's the 14th on the board for Astralis, as Cloud9 still sit on 5.
Dude, they came at them hard and fast. They went for top banana control, top mid control, knocked that out in about 40 seconds. There was almost no resistance from Cloud9, and then they went ahead and picked the B site. That is the most classic T side round from on Inferno that you could possibly see. It's kind of round you dry run, and because there's no resistance, it's exactly like your dry runs, which means that Cloud9 could have been called to maybe put some more pressure on them when they were taking points of interest, but at the end of the day, it's...
They've still put all their grenades onto the bomb site, and Sip, he's through that monster tunnel. He's got the vision into the bomb site. Could have almost caught one. There's the headshot to follow it up, but Stewie, great reply here. And they've got more people on the site coming in. Nitro is down, but Naf is there with almost a double spray down. And looks like they're going to be able to clean it up. A lot of chances, I feel like, for Liquid to actually get this round converted in, but in the end, it's Magisk with a triple. I don't know, that looked like it could have definitely been a Liquid round.
You might as well put all 3 in that position and at least have a chance of fighting when they come there, or saving 3 weapons. This is not a pivotal round, sure. Astralis getting closer and closer, but it's better off to have the weapons for the next.
This has really turned into a wild game. 14-13 now. Astralis about to catch all the way up to Liquid. I really don't know what's more exciting at the moment, because obviously Liquid taking down Astralis, that would be a great headline, but if they tie the game, then suddenly the math for points is going to be so interesting once again.
Oh! No! He got the third as well! He actually took them all down. Magisk lights them up in T-spawn. It looked they were dead set to take him down. They had an even counter to his push towards T-spawn. He finds
yet again. It's Nico trying to play the picks off spawn. Glaive cross, but with just that ump, how is he going to hold Pit alone? He's calling for Zipex to come in for the peak, and successfully Astralis have done it. A 5v4 with long control, but it shuffles FaZe Clan into mid, where Rain has found Dupree. Could try and go one further, but instead they'll regroup. And if they just hit this solo B site, I mean, when was the last time we saw Magisk have to hold a straight up push?
Man, he must be rusty, at least in this match so far, and he's going to have pressure applied now. He'll have to go massive. The first and second kill come his way. There's going to be a third peak with the op, but that's not good enough.
Magisk tears them limb from limb, leaves Nico alone on mid. And it looks like Astralis,
There is only one man on A, that is again Magisk. So Smoke's going over X3D Max, Molotov in. Magisk is going to give it a bomb site, pull back towards CT, but ready on this Palace peak, won't come through. The molly cuts off Logan. X3D Max only now filtering out of the bomb site, but Astralis have already had the wise to rotate round. 2 players here, and Magisk might not need help. 2 for him, make it a third. He's just lighting up the scoreboard on this A site. Pistol out, a big deal with this. They're setting up for the short play. Could be seeing a drop into CT to try and wrap that B site, because the bomb right now is pushing through tunnels. Astralis responding with utility of their own. Xantares is still up here on Catwalk, and he might hear this rotate from Zipex, but he's going back towards long. This B push is yet to come in. God B is reunited, and Xantares has been dethroned. It's going to be the B play here for Big, but out of utility and out of chances, Magisk has shut down another, dropping the bomb in the middle of the site, and no assistance needed. It's all Magisk here. He's going to get it done on his...
Flamey and Edward started to move up, and they do have a kit on them as well, but no smokes picked up currently to actually get that defuse home, so that could get really dangerous. See what they could do. Setting up with a flashbang here. They got to be a little bit quicker than this. I feel like Sip goes down. Wonderful shot from Flamey, and now Magisk waiting behind the box. They're going to do a bit of a jump, and he's still alive. Both of them peeking out on the ramp. He's going to spray away one, just ducking down, and there's the headshot. Magisk taking down Edward. That was a great hold. At the end, what a 10
time to strike. Out he comes, and he won't get anything. Back in the vent he goes. 3 versus 2 for Astralis.
All right, okay. Good chance for Astralis now to get the bomb plant, to lock down these choke points. Still a Molotov there for Device. Alu and X7 with some grenades of their own, but the position's difficult. They both had to come from heaven. That's important. X7 opens it up. Where's the trade from Alu, though? He's unable to find it. Pulls out the USP. It's not good enough. Magisk will take him out. And a much-needed round for Astralis, just as you said, James.
Locations first.
So, and they do like these faster plays. I'm curious if they'll, what they'll go back to. Well, again, straight towards Olafmeister, then perhaps pushing towards Hell. But Magisk is holding the deep angle. There's no molly for that just yet. Magisk will get the pick onto X7 towards Ivy. So you can see the Ivy and T-main split. LXCB on top of the green train. Not going to find anything. Glaive is ready for it. And right now it looks all too predictable here for Astralis as Magisk knocks down yet another player. And Alu again in a hopeless position against an entire angry Astralis. And they look back on the board here, 7-4 as their lead builds.
You see high.
And Astralis will take the Pop Dog position away. It's smoked off for the time being. 3 players on Pop Dog. 2 players around the dumpster there looking to go through teammate. It's going to be an A set piece. Coming in, Glaive charges down towards Connector. They get the 2 opening kills here. Astralis in advantage. It would take something special for Ents to come back in this round.
They've got special players though. X7 opening the proceedings, but he will be traded. Now what do you do, Ents? Do you play the conservative game? Do you try to do damage? It might depend on their economy. 2 versus 4, creeping forward is AlexiB, running distraction now. Can Sergey play off of this? He's made his way onto the bomb site, creeping around. Surely not. Surely not. He's going for it. He's not like this. There's no way. There's no way. The cover's there. I can't believe it. He's been denied just in time. Astralis by the skin of their teeth. I thought that was that, but they said no.
Oh my God. You can't do it.
Back to Banana, even though he hasn't seen anything. And indeed, it seems like Astralis want to at least show the bomb over there. We've got Glaive and Device. Glaive with 12 HP, poking towards the Banana position. So this could be very, very interesting, but there's still action towards that A bomb site, and it seems that Magisk will be sacrificed, although he's still managing to take people with him at the moment, clearing out the A site, but here comes a procession. 10 seconds res, all he needs to do is take out the bomb planter, and he will probably win the round, as long as Get Right survives. But he's going for Zipex instead. He's just got to play for the beeps, and surely the round is won. Get the bomb rolling on the floor, and I think...
And all this, and if you imagine... all that, and they still have this 6-8 with a strong possibility for the 7-8. You feel like perhaps there's a world where they could have got way more rounds on their CT side. So there is life in the old dog yet, and NIP looking to close this one out 7-8, which, again, all things considered, pretty damn good. Oh my God, the drive-by. Okay, this is labored. Forest has to save the day. These Deagles, though, from Magisk are phenomenal. And now it's... What the hell just happened, James? Why is Dennis alone in a 1 versus 4?
That's quite a shocker. This is surely irretrievable. Forced to walk through the smoke as well. Dupree will see the barrel of the gun. That will be enough for 9 rounds for Astralis.
Quesarado opening up with a Glock kill. And now Smoke is going to go off. They have another 2 people here, so... Actually, if they had rushed in Furia, that could have been pretty dangerous. But they're going to stand their ground for a minute. Now look at Astralis on the other side of the A-bomb side. They're looking in. They just looked into towards middle. They didn't see anyone from the Archer. Now Device is going to be picking up 2 kills, but the rotation is already happening, and Device doing even more damage. This is such a great defense.
Yeah, this is looking very good for Astralis. They lost that first pick, but it looks like things have stabilized somewhat. The bomb goes down in ruins. You do not want to be taking that in anywhere near that position, to be honest, Anders, there. That's a bit of the default option these days. Bomb actually does go double doors, so will they be able to smoke the side itself? It'll be able, Jay, to try and slow them down by smoking window. Thing is...
Where did
he
Smoke go?
He threw it, right?
Yeah, he did.
It must have landed in shadow, I assume, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. They've got the first kill regardless. And here's Magisk trying to answer back and get them some kills going in their favor, but it's not working out. Astralis will have to go back towards upper. Not a bad call. They get this kill towards Squeaky. They're right back in the round. Look at the HP as well. Vinny, Art, and Able J. They're walking wounded right now. They really are going to struggle.
Yeah, they are. They need to win this round, though. If Astralis win it, that's a really big problem. They're on the CT side as well, need that money to start the whole thing with, and they're not going to be ready. Device even waiting to see if there's going to be one more smart play. The rest of them are all upper, and there are going to be some guns trained here, and you're right, the low health is exactly what does them in. Magisk with the triple. I must know where that smoke went. Did it like disappear in the frame of the window or something?
Looks like NRG going to be taking a leaf out of their book as well. Aggression coming out. Tarek winning towards Pop Dog. Molotov's going to keep it at bay for a while here. And look at Magisto using the wall of smokes to make his escape out. He's going to spot out the first player. It's going to be Dupree, in fact, who finds Breezy. And Astralis already, with so much time on the clock, they're out towards the outer yard. Tarek in such a precarious position. He needs to win this deal, but up close and personal, it could be Dupree, but no, Tarek will strike once, but isn't spotted out. Now they know where he is. He is getting bothered here as Glaive will get the kill. But in the meantime, Soak finding one, never mind. Magisk is just going off. 3 kills for him, back to back, and that's NRG getting completely dismantled.
Yeah, that was big. Really nice spray down there coming through from Magisks. Woke on the server.
Magisk and Dupree, they have the 2 Augs. They can still do something with this. We've seen what they can do with USPs against a full buy, so 2 Augs is definitely an upgrade over the USPs.
A minute and 18 on the clock. Device up close and personal towards short. Sniffing around, trying to see if he can spot anyone out here. As they're waltzing their way down. Tarek should be the first contact on the ledge. He was ready for it and does actually get the adjustment towards his head. Nearly the flick onto Cirque as well. A small bit of damage done to him, leaving him on 77. As they do trade 1 for 1.
And that could be the bait. Magisk waiting with the AUG. Oh, he turns away though. Opting instead to play from the safety of... Okay, you can hear the players coming towards long and trying to help his teammate out. Breezy's going to find Glaive, but just with the spray, finds 2, looking for more. The 3rd kill comes in. Soak does reply back, but he's going to be caught out by Dupree. That's the 2 Augs singing out loud and proud. NRG, they're going to be going for the light investment, nothing too crazy. Pistols, utility, Kevlar, the usual. And Astralis, like you mentioned, you really can't count them out, can you? It was 9-2 or 9-3, I believe, in the first half, and now 12-10. 2 rounds separating the Danes from the North Americans. Looks like it is going to be a mid-to-B play here, though. Or rather, just a 5-man push towards speed. This could actually catch Astralis off guard.
This really could do, especially with the sheer amount of utility that was transferred between both teams. But look at the damage done! That HE literally blew them to high heaven. They took so much damage from it. As they all come out, they walk onto the scene. Magisk slaps each and every one of them with the back of his hand, and they clean that round up. 12-11. 1 round between the 2 sides now. Considering how big that bridge originally was, it's pretty crazy that it's got to this position. Now, NRG, it's their last pause, Blair. They've used...
Look at the clock here. This is getting scary now. I'm real worried for Liquid. They might not have left themselves quite enough time. 13 seconds on, 12 seconds. They need to get that bomb down right now. They did Molotov out Glaive, and Device is forced back as well. This excellent...
Oh, no! They lost it! Magisk with the flank, he comes in huge. All 4 kills. It's over. Astralis wipes him out. It's 6-0 now. He's doing it again. I said they were going to have to take care of this, and Magisk just being so proactive from that position. It's like Magisk very quick, and Dupree is just hiding inside the site. Glaive with an off angle with that AWP playing from the generators. There's the jump across the shot. It's a miss. He's got to put that smoke down. They know his position. Oh, there's the turn. Dupree is so blind. Twist going to keep it up. He's going to push forward. Oh, and can't hit that shot either as Glaive, but that's the bomb. Oh, he might have gotten too aggressive. That gives Magisk a chance to hold the line, and he's done it beautifully. Triple kill, and Astralis finally put a CT round on the board. There's life left in them.
Yeah. So we saw the way Dupree peeked at mid. He was waiting for that single flash to come through. Although as things come through, that B site's actually going to be pressured very hard.
Oh, it won't matter. Magisk still finding those 2Ks with the AUG. That's absolutely outrageous. As he now falls to try and get a little bit more as well. Drops down back on the bomb site and waits for the aggression to come out. They could potentially have a backstab here from Device if he actually wants to try and tiptoe his way through. It's not really going to matter. You've got 3 players all grouped up.
They lined
and
up.
Magisk is just finding the picks. 2 outside the window.
To the last couple seconds, Device was not able to come off the bomb. It's a very close round from Dream Eaters. They're playing a good Dust 2 so far, and they might just burst onto Dupree. He's going to be in for some trouble here. Can he get this? Looking for maybe a continuation. Spray falling back. Magisk has a beautiful cover. Oh, God. It looked like it could have been really bad for Dupree, but Magisk has him covered. Knife out.
All on the B bomb site is so strong. I feel like it's the best implementation of the weapon at the moment. 5 to 4, 6,000, 5 to 6.
Too deep. Gotta be so careful with this. Crack goes down. Very difficult shot there. Speedak cannot connect it. Oh, has he got any lineups here? Looking for a peek.
Oh my god.
Jumping shots with the MP9. That's the gun to do it with. And all of a sudden, it's the 2 versus 2. Not bad. Dream Eaters have a chance.
Yeah, but Device has the angle in CT spawn. He was flanking with the AWP, taking out the players. That's an important smoke, but there will be some kind of gap for Device closing the angle. But he's running distraction while Magisk is getting the kills in the meantime. Ring around the rosy. Speedak might be in a safe situation now. He doesn't have a kit, so does he just walk away? Maybe there's one on the site. Looks like he wants to go for it. He's got the sound cues. Beautiful shot from him. But where is Magisk? He's by the goose position. Beautiful stuff. He could have been anywhere. 14 to 9. Dream Eaters lose everything.
Yeah, very unfortunate there for Speedak. He is extremely fast. And I think he was gambling, like betting it all on the last player being Gandalf there. You do have to do that in these clutch situations. You do have to just play off a feeling.
Really. He's actually a position where escaping can be tricky.
That's a pretty committed position. Maybe he's trusting Device to rotate over in time. Who's outside? He is pretty far away, but Zip's going to change his position on the defense, get a deeper angle in towards Radio Room. Now he just waits. Crouch with the AUG, they all line up for him, but oh, it's not nearly the killing spree that I thought it would be. Kenny S puts him down, and Device with a very narrow miss, and there's so much pressure on this defense. I think they've done it. I think they've just held on enough.
Oh, that's scary. Kenny had the AUG in the back there. But yeah, now they have actually done enough. They were sliding into that fight one at a time, which normally we caution heavily against. In fact, we make fun of people who do that. Really suspicious enough. Kenny goes down. That actually does work out, and Magisk burning Amanek alive, and he's ready for more. Taking down Jax, the headshot as well to drop Lucky, and that's going to be the round. A triple kill for Magisk, and you know, I saw opportunity now. Actually, it's a bit dangerous, but he still picks up the kill. Tarek going down in return. A 4-on-4, the shadow on the ground showing here. Cirque knows they are right in front of him, and the flashbang, he still picks it up. I can't believe it. That is amazing. And now he finally does go down, and Glaive with a kill on Breeze, who's been another star player here for NRG. The bomb is not planted yet. In fact, Glaive is running away with it right now.
Ethan needs a big round here. Oh, good headshot from Magisk, the double as well. Transfers down, and Astralis snatch it out of their hands. 16 to 15.
What a round out of Cirque, though. I mean, those are some really high-intensity situations that he's in. Up on the train, down low. Yet they're really far back on A. Yeah. This is a crazy call right now.
Well, the fact that they have a 3-man stack without the information is beautiful. This is a nice read from Crazy.
It absolutely is. And a really bold one. I wouldn't be surprised if they can't keep holding it. They're going to smoke it off again. And Astralis, they're right on the other side, but they're going to come through. They're not even going to wait on the other side here. 28 seconds, and finally they get the opening kill. Taking down Otto next with a beautiful headshot. Magisk, he was low on health already, but he's going to pick up a double kill behind it. And Sip will take down Hunter, and that will leave Letney in a pretty much unwinnable position here. Might even already think about just backing out.
That was a very nice call to stack from Crazy, but they did not get into good positions with those 3 players. One player coming through that smoke from spawn side. Let your players inside the bomb site take the aggression first. You can't be pushing through the smoke like that when you have guys waiting to defend against that. And it's just a clean sweep. Annihilation out of Astralis. Immediate headshots from Magisk and Zipnix. Just Letney. So Astralis will take the pistol round.
This is where Astralis, at least somewhat in the past, have had some issues. Magisk, oh, quick down with the flank. He's going to find the bomb as well. Let's see if he can get the kill. Nobody's currently looking behind. Naf has also gone down. This could be a disaster for Liquid. It looks like it will be. Magisk chewing them up with the flank, and he's going to get to, looking for the headshot, for the third one as well. The ultimate backstab.
There's been no presence towards bathrooms. Alicia's seen absolutely nothing pushing long.
And now Nitro's coming back, you're right.
But there's not a whole lot of nades to actually delay this hit longer. Alicia might have to get on his horse right now. Good headshot, opening frag, a traded kill, a team kill, but the defense crumbles so quickly. Magisk has 4 kills, one of them a teammate, but he doesn't care. He's opened up the bomb site of Nitro, completely blinded, and it's a knockout punch to
catch them. Still like the idea. Now it's all on the pistol work of Liquid. And the Cream, overly aggressive you might say. It does kind of work out for them, but maybe Astralis also need to calm down a little bit.
I like this from them. I like this kind of play. It's very, very confident. They're taking the fight to Liquid each and every time. And again, if it can't be stopped, why switch anything up whatsoever? Another Molotov in. Twist is going to have to be pushed forward into the flames, deeper into the fire. And Magisk is just having a field day in this game, 22 and 15. He's got another quad.
Two of them will die, but ultimately they're going to get the bomb plant down. It looked like maybe Sid could have gone with them. They'll pick up the M4 instead, put up a smoke just to try and buy a little bit more space. A 3-on-3 here for the after plant with a lot of grenades and 2 kits on the NRG side. Magisk knows nobody's coming from behind either, so they know there's no flank. Sim has already gone down. I don't know how you hold this with just 2 deagles and a little bit of armor. Magisk probably setting up for a jump and hoping to take someone down inside of the smoke that's likely going to be set up. And just listening and waiting, running down on the low ground. There's the smoke. I don't think they even know if anyone's in there. There's a kill. There's a follow-up. Oh no, how's that possible? And now Dupree, he's on the low ground as well. And time is running out. Astralis stealing the round away from NRG. You know, growing inside of the team as the full weight of Astralis are crushing them right now. I don't know how else to put it. 19th round. And the Danes are 4 rounds away from being in the grand finals. Magisk taking down Stanislaw. It's only Glocks on the other side now. It's double peak. Somehow winning that fight against Device.
That was a very awkward fight for him. He didn't like that whatsoever. Magisk wants all of it, though. He wants the battle. He's going to get the first, continues the spray, and he even turns around.
He had that mapped out in his brain, didn't he?
Just such a seamless sequence. And he's going to get the ace. He wants all 5 kills. He wants his shot at
Bunker. That's what they needed. And now the boost on top, but Magisk is there to read it, and it almost falls apart. Now, Adren is being called in as well. Another Molotov. They have 1 more and an HE on Adren, so they can keep playing this game for a short while. 20 seconds, and no bomb plant has happened yet. They just haven't been able to. James trying to get the shot through. Magisk getting another headshot with the Krieg. And now the bomb is finally planted. And Adren, what can you do? He's there for another headshot. Magisk taking every single one down.
See what they can do. Device again aggressive in behind the sandbags. Magisk helping him, doing damage on towards Config. The second kill as well coming in towards MSL. And Magisk just doing it all. Device will eventually fall. Magisk dropped by Cajun B. But it's a 3v2 and still Astralis. They stand tall. That's it. Dupree on the HP. Cajun B in the perfect position. MSL in the backlines. This is not looking good for Astralis whatsoever. Magisk going huge with 2 kills, but he needs more. It is a 2v2. Looking for the denial of the bomb plant yet again as Tess says, but it won't come through this time. Magisk does the job. He'll look back, and there's another kill. Magisk looking to do it all for Astralis, looking for Matt Point. And what is that from Magisk? That is ridiculous.
Oh, it's such a kerfuffle in and around the A site. It's hard to keep track of it.
On this EG lineup, that could be doing just that. So if you have Breeze, that's a lot of damage with USPs. That's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, look at this push-up from Magisk as well. This is perfectly timed. He's going to be able to catch Breeze. He's got the dink, he's got the kill, and he's got the bomb. And now they can salvage so many guns. Tarek has a big job to do. One is going to be in the cave, and he's waiting for that player to evacuate. That'd be Dupree, but Magisk back in T. Spawn is going to add 1 more onto it. And we talk about it so much. Astralis is probably the best team in the world, the most efficient in terms of, you know, bang for your buck in these rounds like this. They can get so much out of so little. And this is a full USP round that they're about to win. Stanislaw has got no chance. 3 kills for Magisk with that flank up catwalk. And again, we saw that yesterday as well from the inside of things.
Back in the lead, they've got everything they need, and EG have managed to win some strange rounds from this kind of a back foot. No. Might be another one. Breeze close with the 5-7 to take down 2. They do break him, but still 3 versus 4. Surely it can't happen a 3rd time.
And I'm not even going to say save. Just go for it at this time. I tried that last time. It seemed like the smart thing to do. They still want it here. Pistols, you have a 4-on-3. Still not a great chance to win this. Another Molotov going to be coming out. They just don't have the weapons to get back in. It would have to be Tarek with this deagle to provide an opening, to provide something. There's the wide angle, and yeah, it's just not going to happen. Magisk mows him down. All tied up.
The initial investigation towards Long has not bore fruit, and instead a change of plan.
They have 2 smokes remaining and 2 flashbangs. It's really not ideal on the Liquid side. And
he checked it.
He did as well. He actually got it sounded like a dink through the edge of the wall there, but it's going to be Stewie going down. As you said, he's struggling this game. 4 and 15. Magisk anything but a double spray now, make it a triple. He's found the bomb. There's absolutely nothing Elise can do at this point. Another impossible situation as he holds towards short. It's the UMP that's going hunting and does get the intel that.
We talked about him before, the coach of EG. He does his homework. Different protocols in place to deal with individual players, something Device was known for as well. He looks at heat maps, he does the research, and well, is fighting fire with fire. dupree's about to try and save the day alongside Magisk. They come towards B. Zerky's got to find Magisk as well if he wants the chance to make an impact here. Tarek is arriving in window just a little late to the party. Magisk deals with B. All on his own, a one-man army, 3 frags from him in this round.
Yeah,
this will be Astralis.
That's the definition of an anchor right there. That's a really strong round.
Backs were turned and shots are missed. Stan has to do better than that. They haven't seen him. Somehow they haven't checked it. Captain's Glaive, but what's that from Device?
I have no idea, but he somehow got 2 kills out of that. That's absolutely remarkable. He was so slow to get into this train, but he has stepped up and gone above and beyond for the teammates right now. Tarek, he can't find the frag, but Ethan certainly can. He's left with a 2 versus 1. Device trying to maneuver his way around the bomb side, but he actually runs into the crosshair, looking for his 4th kill. It's Ethan. Will he just go with a full defuse here? It doesn't even matter. Before he even gets a chance to decide his next play, it's Magisk. They'll come from the lower ramp and save the day. It's going to be 2-0 here on the T side of double overtime for Astralis.
Magisk is a bloodhound. I don't know what happened into the second half of this one, but he has got a fire lit beneath him. This was great from Ethan. All of the heroics. It was the 1v1, but he just gets the timing right. Magisk is in the head. He's in the matrix at this point. He's just seeing green numbers on it. Every move you make, it's an opportunity, and the double drop does not work again. Stan. Oh, and he's Magisk. Gets the triple, he's being fed the frags. And Astralis are being gifted this one. Leaping out with his knife, Tarek falls, and it's concluded right there. Astralis presented with a 4-round deficit, 11-15. In the smoke, but he knows one's descended. That was Glaive. Did have the bomb as well. Now Tarek's received, and they know the bomb's down lower. Magisk trying to save the day for Astralis as he did on train. 2 huge frags, puts him at 6. He started this round with 4, and now Cirque looking to go 1 versus 2. Bombs down, he's got a lot of ground to cover. He'll make no secret of his descent into the vent. And now it's a frag he has to hit! Magisk for Astralis, 3 when it matters. He came into the round with 4, he leaves with 7, and those 3 hold so much.
From the rest of his team. And actually Jax is there too, so maybe not so much. Smoke. Ooh, nearly gets caught on the edge there. 40 seconds as they make their way down. The Molotov. dupree's going to try and beat the timing. And it would have been great if he could have got the kill on Aminex. Surely that would have been a key back into it. Magisk will get a headshot now. 30 seconds. The bomb is there. They still have all of the advantage. Oh my god! Magisk, what an outrageous round. A triple kill, and Glaive with a headshot on Kenny.
Realize that he could be getting wrapped. Watching that window and good awareness. Venice is gone. Ramp split coming through, and it is a slaughter for Magisk. 2 kills, dropping the bomb with a 3rd, and Taz is alone in this round. 1 on 5, not even a point of damage done to Astralis, and that might not change.
Come on. Crimson JW, they've got a crossfire set up. The only vulnerability right now is presented by dupree. Maybe, depending on the timings, he can find something. There's Device out from Banana, and Crims has a lot to do. Almost rising to the occasion. Just Magisk left to find. But that is a job easier said than done. Astralis, they will get that retake. They'll lock in a 3rd.
JW realized there was a ticking time bomb on that position. He couldn't stay there for too long. Tried to read into the fact that Astralis weren't coming from the Banana, but that was...
Going for the plant 2v2. A really huge round here.
Glaive's still alive. He's holding down 2 jobs. He's got the vent and main to look at. There's a crouch pick from Nico. He's done damage, but he couldn't quite hit a fatal connection. Magisk will try to engage before the 2v1 comes into play. Up top, falling to the bottom will be Brokey, and it's game point for Astralis. They'll make sure they are actually dead, and indeed they are. But look at the money. Device has got 3,300. He will be dropped the
Somebody else showing up. It's a nice fight to be winning out there, but they're still down to 30 seconds, and there's a bit of a crossfire here. dupreeh and Magisk inside and crouching through, and the timing for that peek on Magisk is absolutely brilliant. They were looking for dupreeh. They knew that he was going to be there. Magisk with a triple, putting up a wall inside of that A-bomb site.
Liquid have just run into so many crossfires, and you're right, the timing perhaps not even letting them clear it out properly. That could not have gone worse, but it all started
going down on carpets.
Well, it's a big crossfire that they're going to have to deal with. Glaive sets himself and doesn't quite get two. But dupreeh is there looking for the trade, and he won't get much either. Still one more to deal with, though, for Vici. Magisk, and he has been a standout today for Astralis. Might just well get this done himself. Orman picks the bomb up, but Magisk spots him. That is the round over. Astralis up to 11-3. And could you ever doubt them?
Definitely not. I mean, it's not the same sort of situation for Vici as it is for Astralis in that last round, though. They can actually put together somewhat of a buy in this one, a pretty decent one. Maybe they'll struggle for one weapon unless Advent can drop over an AK. Maybe a Galil instead. Yep, drops over Galil to Jamyoung, so not too bad. See if they can...
Into the 2v2. Zoking has been now spotted, and the second player in Vent should swing and get the frag. He will. It's Magisk. And Advent on the bomb. Has to defuse. Nothing else he can really do there. Didn't have any utility. And so Magisk, easy round win. It was close, 1v1.
Waiting for the player who's already weakened by the nade to be backing out, but no one was. It would be a great setup if they had someone just holding that angle. Either way, they're set for a 3-2 defensive split and 2 inside of B. Hence why no one was at the doors as Magisk fires back inside of the smoke. No one directly in front of him. There is now. Roki gets hit, so does Cold. In fact, Cold goes down, and Magisk isn't done there. Steps out for more. Olaf finally silences him, and fair play. He finds dupreeh as well, but still a 1-on-3, 15 seconds. Bomb, and Glaive is doing exactly what he needs to. Rain pulls one back. Bomb waits at long, 29 seconds, and Glaive knows there's a chance they can still get to long, so he'll play the box instead, but he has to cover both angles because Magisk can't see it. Olaf's missed. Glaive's on the ramp, though. He knows he's there, and the problem is that Glaive has no support, so Magisk is locked in. This is their best chance yet. Yes, he dropped the bomb! He dropped the bomb, Magisk! He turns and catches them! He knew exactly where they were! Get him out of here! It's confirmed. Astralis is definitely one step ahead in this situation. Liaz was stuck in middle, just as we've talked about the T's were stuck and segregated from B. He had to go the long way around. Still, though, he finds the kill on a Glaive. Magisk. He turns and responds, 43 HP. Az has got the advantage, smoking a kit, taps it the first time. That's gonna pull Magisk out. Az now knows exactly where he is. No smoke into place yet. He wants to take the fight instead. He will, but time is gone, and Astralis will still pick up 14.
It was scrappy towards the end there, but as long as you get the win on the board, that's all that really matters here. That was the force buy. So quick. dupreeh, he'll take control of lower. Bomb will be planted, and how do you do this now? You've got one defuse kit, but you have got decent utility on the CT side.
The two players that are already pretty quick to get to Secret, and I don't think they expected Jacob to be there as fast as he was. He walked. He was already at the corner holding the stairs. That gave him the jump, and he is a clever read. He's at CT spawn.
Yeah, that's the problem,
Catch out Astralis outside. It is a problem both ways, though, because if he gets that single kill, the two players downstairs now know that they're so far removed. They've got time and space, but not with Magisk coming back through the rabbit out of the vents. As the Magic Man finds a double, it's going to be Liaz trumming back around to try and get at least Device, but he is done, and so is the half. Zonic loves it. Four, well, it says Astralis on both sides, but 100 Thieves and 11 for Astralis after. Smoke down, Zipix wants through it. He's flirting. Oh, he's been tagged. The fact that the nade hit him, they know he's there, but yet the MP9 does that much damage, plus the pistol. He gets down to 9, he's gonna get caught. Magisk dodges the flash, but they're still gonna be in position for which he can capitalize. And it's actually the high HP of JKS that gets his head torn off, leaving Liaz downstairs with 9, 2-on-2. All right, I think Astralis is in a pretty good position for that exact reason. Headshot either way, and dupreeh closes out on Azza.
What a shot from Magisk there. That denies any potential getting the bomb down. 2 versus 1 at that stage. dupreeh's
Take out as well. I was like, yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Bye.
Well, I assume this is the pretty much full investment coming in from Astralis now. We'll bring out that cash and see what they're sat at. And, they've still got our 2 grand, so we're okay. So this is going to be a buy-in for the next round. AK's not available, just a Galil. CZ's there as well. And we'll see Zipex making his way up towards quad. An opening found, JW dinked as well. There's actually a lot to be said about this round, Alex. They're going to steal one back as well through the smoke. What is going on today? It's an absolute circus of Counter-Strike. All the tricks being displayed here.
Yeah, I mean, that was Astralis straight up just on their unicycles into A, wasn't it?
It's very impressive, I have to say.
That works. Glaive through the smoke, no less. And actually, Golden, he's making a good go of this. He's got 3 kills. He's managed to keep Astralis honest at the very least. But still, they managed to, whilst going for a reasonable buy, they didn't invest fully.
Chi grenade. Astralis, one of the, maybe the best users of utility, really leading the charge from round to round in that respect. Maiming Evil Geniuses, stand with 1 HP, carrying the bomb. Could get killed by a flashbang, even a decoy. Magisk will do the job though. Great transfer with the MP9. Easy work for him. The defenses are minimal for Evil Geniuses. The doors are being stormed and round is won. Astralis now with double the score of Evil Geniuses here on Inferno.
Holding close, does have Device back at the B side of the map. Flash goes in and that allows him to deal with Dick Stacy. Man advantage still in favor of Renegades though. Timing for Malta over in mid, not quite there. Magisk is going to catch him, and this bomb has come rotating back towards A. Oh dear, they were already rotating off on the side of Astralis, but it doesn't matter because Magisk is going to finish off everybody anyway. 3 kills in the chokehold, and that there is
a good connection from Naf. Magisk though playing around the smoke will take the first frag. Naf, he does have a kit and a tag. Excuse me, upgrades to the rifle and holds the ground. Magisk brings home 9 for Astralis. A fair shot at it. Naf, Liquid can really piece anything together. That's not bad. He's got a good shot at this, Henry.
The Krieg, the bomb down lower, on nuke. This is possible.
Open? He wants to leave that door open so we can at least play with the idea that he's hiding from there. He's going to go all the way around the world.
They've got a smoke for the defuse here, so it is a big advantage for Liquid. The problem is when Inferno saw it, they're a little bit too slow on these approaches sometimes. They need to smoke the bomb, get a defuse going on, and bait out his position quickly, because right now he can just spray the bomb. He's got it all lined up. I think Magisk has done enough here. Time will tell. He'll open the door, go for the spray. And he can see absolutely everything. Both kills go in his favor, Alex. It all falls apart once again, just as we said. Naflight found the solution. Play, and he's had 4 teammates towards main entrance. Couple of smokes deployed, flashes over, but Magisk was more than ready to deal with that. It's going to be clinical headshots delivered on all fronts here as we get into the second round. Of course, the force spy coming through. It's 1-0 to Astralis. We have got 4 Deagles and a scout. 1 smoke, 1 Molotov already deployed. Fast play once again. Karrigan trying to lead the charge here towards Ivy.
He is so alone and yet so advanced. Frozen Hell's half of our second map. Let's get this one going.
It looks like we're off to a fast one as well, Alex. We're going to have 5 players from Mouse Sports battling their way up towards shore. But Magisk, he's ready and waiting here. Headshots being exchanged left and right. It will be the advantage, though, as it enters a 4-on-2. Frozen will pull one back with the P250. This is a key frag for Karrigan. Not going to land. Everything looking great for Astralis here to tie things up at 8-8. Frozen left with the P250, the bomb in hand. But will he be able to get any further than this?
That is such a dream for Astralis. They go for a short push. When you're boosting early, you get the perfect headshot angles. And of course, you have a player who is on for Magisk. Will be able to take 2 heads off that one. And he's going to make it a third, actually, adding a third scalp to his belt. His Device will refuel.
Downstairs, Dupree still on the forefront of this push, but he's caught with utility. This time, Stewie's not caught off guard. It's the other way around. And the entirety of Astralis is still on this site. Bomb drop. They're stuck in the molly. Look at all that damage coming from the flames. Stewie's lucky to be alive, and Magisk wants to hunt him, but does he anticipate twists this close? On the other side of smoke, excellent flash and even better shots. Down to the 1v2, Nitro's denied, and Astralis take their third.
Again, even on that rotation, even with Stewie getting a double kill, they don't have any presence inside the bomb site, so Astralis is able to apply so much pressure. This is a great find from Elige, obviously. Stewie's the play that I think is going to win it, but he tried to make that same slow play that got him punished earlier. This time it worked perfectly, but you were right. The damage was just too much. They could never get involved in the action. A third round, and this is where you see that lead.
50 left in the 2v2, and that's it. Weapons on each. No armor for Elige. Naf leads the charge. He's still got 1 smoke, but the afterplant position includes Zipex towards Banana, and Magisk tucked away, and he's not going to show face. Oh, Elige somehow gets the Banana player. Magisk with everything to do, takes down the first. Naf caught midair, and Astralis, they'll get their 14th.
That was sketchy, though. Liquid almost pull a rabbit out of the hat there, and now they have to invest. They're out of options. They did everything they could in that previous round, and it almost goes in their favor. M4's picked up, SMG on Stewie. They've got full utility. He's got a kit again.
That's such a robbery of a frag. But you have to give it to Device.
That's Banana 1, you know, for the cost of one player. Device goes down. That's not quite enough. Dupree's going to throw a Molotov, rotate in. They've got 3 here to move. Even though they lack information on Banana, they're confident that they established dominance there. Oh, but Twist gets an opening kill. That's big.
Magisk trades with 2. One of the best pit players in the game. Making Liquid look lame, and Nitro cut off by smoke.
It's interesting you say that. You know, that used to be Twist, but lately it doesn't feel that way. Magisk, man, what a round.
Yeah.
And Twist plays the spots almost identically, like in terms of in-pit. But for some reason, he's having way more trouble recently. We saw in that interview, everybody...